And I think the best rule of thumb with any AI system you're building is just like, let it run. Like, tell it what you want it to do, have it completely go through it end to end, and then go back and give it feedback. It's no different than what you would do for like an employee, right? It's like you kind of give them what they need to do, and then you let them do it, and then you give them feedback, and they improve over time. And like that is the exact same thought process here with Claude. And I can show like this is the working file. So it like went through, these were the 10 ideas it created, and it's like ranking them, and it has a scoring system, and it's like shows you what ICP they're targeting, if it's fresh, if there's evidence, if it's relating to that ICP, if it genuinely has like a strong point of view or perspective, which obviously will do better on social, creates the briefs, then we were doing some debugging. This is where I learned my LinkedIn MCP was broken. So I switched all over to Exa, Go Exa. Then I asked it to create it with 2 hook variants, and then it picks the better one. And, it's not the best. I would definitely, come in here and edit. But for not doing essentially anything, right? Like once this is running, I don't have to do anything. I just need to go in and then edit the post. It's a whole lot better than what most people just sit down and start writing for a LinkedIn post. And it really does get better in time, right? Because it will see, okay, it looks back the last week, what worked, what didn't, and that will factor into how it creates the next batch of content. So you let this run for a few months and you're giving feedback, it's going to dial in significantly.
How far back does it look at your post to make sure that there's not like, if there's a topic that's been maybe a little bit too reused?
I think I said 2 weeks. I think with like the caveat of, right, you can talk about the same thing, but if it was a framework post, maybe explain it as a story, but there should still be like a buffer. And the way this system works is the more inputs you can feed it, the better, right? If it's just recycling the same information, if you aren't connecting it to, like if I am building this out for real, like I'm connecting it to YouTube channels that talk about similar topics. I'm connecting it to Twitter feeds. I'm connecting it to other newsletters. I would want it to prioritize the sales calls that I'm having or the real conversations I'm having, but you need to be then constantly feeding that top of funnel, which is, way more, again, it kind of does it automatically, but is also a lot more easy to do than, again, back to what we used to do of those like quarterly calendar plannings where you're just like locked into a strategy that might not work. Well, awesome, guys. Thank you, everyone. That is all for me. I do want to leave you with a parting gift. I put this whole system, and we have other ones, in a GitHub repo. Don't be scared. It's just a file folder. Don't think of it as anything other than a file folder. If you are confused by it, just ask Claude what to do with it. Yeah. If you go to, hold on, this isn't my public one. I also don't really know how to use it. But it really is just a file folder. Here, I'll link it in here. If you just go to the code button, you can download it as a zip, and it's just like files. Like you can just drag that into. You don't have to do anything crazy. But this is the whole system we went through, plus some other stuff. It like tells you how to like optimize your LinkedIn profile, write better hooks, write better content on social. So feel free to download this and play around.